All right, yo, what's up? My name is Patrouski, and welcome to my video talking about whether or not the XP Reamplifier item is worth it or not. This is literally one of the hardest is it worth it or not videos I've had to make. I have spent a long time. I bought the XP Reamplifier. I've used it quite a bit, and I've spent a long time really trying to rationalize it and really justify the purchase. But in short, I really don't think this item is financially worth it. First of all, let's go ahead and cover the item. XP Amplifier account bound. So if you buy it, it cannot be traded. This is one of the few items that cannot be traded on the GTL. You have to buy it with RP. Now you can go ahead and buy it, buy RP from the GTL and then buy it on the gift shop. So let's go ahead and actually check the price of it. I believe it's around, I think it's 1,000 RP. Even if we head over to the GTL, that should be somewhere around 2.4 mil. If I remember correctly. Let's do 1,000, not pop up, RP. Oh, I have to do yep, that's what I was doing. Okay, yep. 1,000 RP, 2.4 mil. So 2.4 mil essentially for this item, at least at the current time of recording. RP does change in price. This could vary depending on the time you're watching this. So 2.4 mil for this effect cannot be held by Pokemon Untossable. An item which distributes experience and EVs among all healthy Pokemon, even if they don't participate in battle. You flick it on and you flick it off. So when you have it on, it's on. When you have it off, it's off. Having a little diagram or icon. You don't really see that much online, but there we go. So flick it on and off. 50% of battle XP is shared among active Pokemon, while 50% is split between Pokemon which didn't participate. It's just an XP share all. It's an XP all, essentially. Each Pokemon also gain an additional 5% of the total amount earned from the battle. XP share effects are negated while this item is active. So you can't have an XP share and gain double or whatever. Use activate. Okay, there we go. So that's XP Amplifier, right? Now, the immediate thoughts or benefits to this, people were like, oh, like training links, you can go ahead and get multiple training links and do that and double EVs on all your Pokemon. You could do that, but it's crazy expensive, and then you don't get the XP. So I feel like it's not really worth the time. You have to go XP train stuff anyway. I don't think that's beneficial. The big thing that was worth for a while was, if I'm not making it clear, one of the biggest benefits of XP Reamplifier is being able to turn XP Reamplifier on and then still put items on your Pokemon while you're leveling. That's actually a beneficial thing to have. So Macho Brace was actually a strategy for a while where you would use XP Reamplifier. You would put Macho Brace on all 5 of your Pokemon, and Macho Brace doubles EV gain. A lot of people forget this. Macho Brace actually doubles EV gain, but it makes the Pokemon slower. That's it. It doesn't act as an XP share, so it usually has to be the Pokemon in battle. So the strategy was to turn on Training Link, get 5 Macho Braces. They weren't that expensive, like 20 to 40k on the GTL, I'm pretty sure. They're not that bad. And then, bam, now you have an XP share on every Pokemon, and you're getting double EVs on every Pokemon, which wasn't possible before. That was a really cool strategy, and the devs nerfed it. That kind of really destroyed the one niche that XP Reamplifier was really good at, and it was really good at it. A lot of people bought up Macho Braces, and then those tanked in value. Rest in peace. Now, really the only benefit of XP Amplifier with items that I've found, and maybe you guys let me in the comments down below if you found something different, is Everstone. Being able to safely put on an Everstone on your Pokemon and also gain XP on it is really beneficial in PokeMMO. We look at things like Meowth. For me, like when I'm leveling shinies or something like that, I don't want to accidentally evolve a shiny. You don't want to accidentally evolve, maybe you're trying to make a Munchlax versus a Snorlax, like trying to not evolve a Pokemon, trying to make a Bronzor over a Bronzong for competitive. Like there's tons of reasons, right? The biggest one, if you're someone who levels Meowth to level 100 constantly, you may be one of the few people who it's actually financially worth to get a Reamplifier. If you're someone who's like one of your favorite money-making methods is just getting Meowth cheap on the GTL, 31 attack, 31 speed, adamant nature, and then leveling them to level 100, because level 100 Meowths are worth quite a bit of money because you need pickup payday. For those who don't know, you never want to evolve a Meowth into a Persian, because then you lose the pickup ability, which is where you're like 60% of your profit per hour from payday pickup comes from. It comes from the ability, not actually the pure yen from the payday move. So a lot of people, you want to never evolve your Meowth. So, and I can't tell you how many people get their Meowth level 93, 97, and then bam, Persian, looked away from the screen for too long, accidental evolution, it's ruined, you have to sell it off and start from scratch. It's embarrassing. I've done it many, many, many times. It happens to the best of us. So that is like one of the biggest benefits to the XP Reamplifier, is actually being able to put other items on your Pokemon while also having an XP share effect on them, especially the Everstone one. However, that's really it, and that's pretty niche since they nerfed the Macho Brace one. Like, what's next? Everstone, but then, you know, sure, but how often is that really happening? Are you sure to just actually just, like, you know, decline the evolution every time? I mean, it's up to you. Now, the next thing to talk about is obviously why the calculator is up in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen, and this is going to be the 5% boosted XP. And you know what? A lot of people look at that. I myself included. I looked at that and I was like, you know what? I play this game a lot. I know I'm going to play this game for a long time. I'll pay 2.4 mil for a 5% permanent XP boost. You know what? That's probably worth it. But in reality, honestly, it's probably not worth it. The reason being, this is why. So the average Pokemon takes 1 million XP to get to level 100, right? Level 100. Most of them don't do level 50. But the average Pokemon takes 1 million XP to get to level 100. It's technically 1,060,000 XP, but don't worry about that. I think, yeah, there you go. Just Quagsire is a good example, being 1 million. 1 million XP. So let's take that, multiply that by 0.05. This gets our number of how much XP. We gain 50,000 extra XP over the course of a level 2 100 on average from your XP Reamplifier. This is not that much. If you are using 100% XP charms, which are only like 40k, saves you a whole hour of time. Really good. I really recommend them. If you're using an XP charm, and you're at Tentacruels at Battle Frontier, one of the best leveling spots in the game, you're going to be getting 12k XP per horde, right? So let's divide this by 12k, and now, bam, oh, you saved yourself 4 sweet cents of time. It's not that much. It's like less than 30 seconds, I think. I think, like, if you're saving less than 30 seconds of time per Pokemon leveled, I cannot say that this item is financially worth it. Now, this is where it comes to, and this is a good thing because it's a gift shop item, honestly. So this is where it comes to talking about convenience. This is where it comes to comparing it to other gift shop items. A lot of gift shop items, you aren't paying for an objective benefit, which is a really good thing. We wouldn't want that. If you could just pay for like a crazy, insane benefit over, you know, on the gift shop, and it was undeniably like incredibly powerful and good, that would be bad because then you could pay for a huge benefit. It's really just paying for convenience. That's a lot of what the XP Reamplifier is. This is something where if you are turbo late game, if you have the 2.4 million Pokeyen to spare, if you've bought all the ocarinas that you need, if you have your gym rerun team, maybe you're sitting at like 12 mil cash, you know, sitting pretty, you have your catching Umbrella, if you have everything else covered, if you have, you know, if you're kind of just sitting on some extra cash, you're like, you know what? I'm like this sort of completionist mindset. I do want to get this item. It's a very, 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 very minuscule benefit to my account. But you know what? I think it's time to go for it. Fair enough. Go ahead and get the XP Reamplifier. Other than that, unless you're like turbo late game and like paying for the convenience, or if you are a hardcore dedicated Meowth leveler, and that's one of your main Pokeyen majors, I don't think XP Reamplifier is worth it. I know this is a really long ramble video, but I just had so many thoughts whizzing in my head for literally months about this item, and I just couldn't come to. I really tried to justify it. I really tried to. I like to talk about, I don't know, these items being worth it, but items I really don't think it is. And I couldn't find a designated reason and a logical way to explain it that exemplified that. So there you go. That's my thoughts. Hopefully the numbers made sense. Hopefully everything I said made sense. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments down below. Like this video if you enjoyed it and it was helpful to you. Dislike if it wasn't. Subscribe to the channel for daily PokeMMO videos. Follow the Twitch for streams Monday through Thursday at 12 p.m. ET. And if you want to go above and beyond financially, YouTube memberships, Twitch Prime, Twitch subs, and PayPal/Venmo donations do help the channel a ton. Have a great day. I'll see you guys later. I will see you guys when I get my secret shiny Bagon, true and real.